Gotta zero it out. Open up the valve.
Yeah, we're just patiently waiting for the tank to fill. Listening for that telltale sound, and when that whistle stops, you'll hear it. And that lets the guy know to shut it off. Otherwise, that oil will blow out of that vent all over me, the side of the house and the ground, and boy, what a mess you got to clean up. So you want to make sure you're going to fill one of these that whistle's working. And you can even just blow a little air into the fill pipe and tell, because it doesn't take much to make that blow, to make that whistle. And if it doesn't whistle, you can't fill it. I mean, you just can't, because there's no way of knowing when that thing's gonna spill out. And the last thing you want is an oil spill on the ground. Not only for the cost, but the cost to the environment. I mean, you know, you try and be as clean and neat as you can doing this, you know. And so when it's somebody else's property too, I mean, you know. So they've entrusted you to come here and safely do a job, safely make a delivery, and that's what we're here to do. So, and we've got many more to go today, that's for sure. This one here uses fuel oil because it's an inside tank. And oh, I guess one of the compartments just kicked. So I gotta switch the compartments here. Yeah, this tank has it's a 3-compartment tank. It's a 2,800 gallon tank. It's got 3 compartments. I was running off the middle compartment, and now we're going to open up the front compartment. The rear compartment, I got kerosene in. That's actually my next stop is kerosene. So, and I'll be getting that. They have an outside tank. See, fuel oil will freeze when it gets down around 20 degrees. So now we'll open it back up, finish filling. Well, it's got to purge the air. The thing about home delivery trucks is they have what they call an automatic air eliminator on it, which when you run out, a little bit of air gets in the pump, and the last thing they want you to do is meter air. I mean, you're trying to deliver a fair amount. That's why they check our meters every year, and to make sure that you're paying for a gallon, you're getting a gallon, and that's only rightly so. The air eliminator has to work. They check that during the test, and ours does. We pass every year. As a matter of fact, we're spot on with that meter, and that meter's from 2007 and still going strong. Put several million gallons through that meter, and so the purger, it skips a little bit, but it's got to be getting pretty close. My guess would be. I think we're somewhere around 180 gallon. I can't really quite see the meter from here, but that's okay. And I know it's a real thrilling video just sitting here watching this. But again, you can always turn around and look at the fantastic scenery, the nice blue sky. I mean, the sun is out. It's cold, but it's bitter cold. But you know. I think we're starting to get there because I can hear the whistle start to flutter a little bit. Hear it? That means she's full.
Head to our next delivery. I'll tell you, that sun glares on those mirrors, and it's kind of hard to see. There, we got her now. Well, like I say, it's good to have a little weight on the truck because we can come out of here all right. So I've had a few tough times getting up this little grade here. Sometimes if you get a little ice on the driveway or something, and I haven't had the opportunity to get any sand down. So, but I've always made it out of here. So. Well, like I said, with the wrecker service, if you ever need a good heavy duty tow, Hollow Northeast, they've got the equipment if you're near Johnstown. They do a really good job. So. Over in a town called Rockwood. services. By the way, I'm not affiliated with them at all. I just, they're friends of mine. So, and I use it when I need a tow. So, thought I'd just mention it. There we go. That was quite a bump. Took the camera, flipped it right upside down on you. Yeah, we'll edit that out. Setting up on the dash right now. So I guess we'll run it till she dies and then plug it in. And that'll be the end of our videos today. So this is basically what I do all day long. And we're coming up on another fuel delivery truck right here. Today's the day for delivering fuel, I guess. It does a really nice job, and you don't find many DT466 motors with an engine brake on it, but a lot of them say, oh, it's an exhaust brake. No, this is a full Jake, 3-stage Jake brake. You got three different settings on it, 1, 2, and 3. So wouldn't have a truck without one, especially this kind of a truck with the hills and that. You're going up and down, all different types of weather and that. It comes in handy. And if you're empty and you use it on the snow, the computer-controlled electronics and things in these newer trucks, the minute that it senses that a wheel is slipping, and starting to lock up, it immediately cuts out on the Jake brake and the engine brake, cuts it right out. So the older style, years ago, when they used to run the mechanical engines, they had an engine brake. You let out the engine brake on slippery roads, and the back tires would lock right up. You want to be prepared for that. You want to be ready. You want to be able to handle a slide and get on the throttle or shut the engine brake off quick or whatever you got to do. But it's something raining. And so I got to trudge through a little bit of snow to get there. I just hope there's not a crust from that rain that we had yesterday, because that freezes on the top. And when you break down through the crust, your shins hit up against that crust, and I'll tell you, they get sore by the end of the day. As far as, trudging through the snow. Some people get a path, some don't. I don't make people shovel. I appreciate it when they do, but they certainly don't have to. Some people are unable to, and I'm certainly not going to deny a delivery just on that. All right, that was one hard pull, I'll tell you. It was about 90 feet. Snow was up to my knees, and they had probably an inch of crust on the top. And wow, when you broke through that, you felt it in every joint in your body, including your shins when they came up against the crust of the ice. They weren't able to really get a path there for me. So, but that's all right. I deliver it anyway. I try and take care of the customers best I can. And so now we're going to be heading down the road here. And we're back out of here, headed on to our next stop. But I don't think this camera's going to stay there that well, so I'll probably end up taking it down. And I'm going to have me a little coffee as we drive along here, because it's time. I got just turned 10 a.m. So we're off to our next one. All right, just made another delivery. This one wasn't such a bad pull. It wasn't shoveled, but that's all right. I guess one of the reasons a lot of the bigger companies like the pad shovel, and I can't blame them, is the snow hides a lot of things, and all they need is their guy or gal pulling a hose out through their lawn and have a stick or a branch or something underneath that they can't see through the snow, and they hit that branch with their foot, and it kind of twists their knee sideways and blows out their knee. Now they got a workers' comp claim, which gets quite pricey for companies. I'm aware of that fact, so I'm very careful going through the snow. But I got to tell you, not so much this last pull, but the one before that was tough. So anyway, we're gonna head up to Bleecker, New York. It's kind of a township. It's not really a city or anything. I don't even know I think it appears on the map, but we're gonna climb Bleecker Mountain, go up, make a delivery up there, and then head back down the city to Gloversville and get some more of these done. So I just had my coffee, and hopefully you'll enjoy the ride.